CommonWay Project Management Orientation. Purpose: provide an overview of project management concepts and their application at the Commonwealth. Audience: project managers, sponsors, team members. Learning objective: understand project management concepts and benefits. Understand why projects fail and how to increase success rates. Understand principles of CommonWay. Know where to find project management templates, training, and processes. Project management benefits. Project management is a set of processes, tools, and templates used to effectively plan and manage project work. The advantages of establishing sound project management practices are: improves overall project performance, increases rate of on time and within budget, reduces project risk, enhances quality, improves inter and intra-project communication, establishes a consistent standard that everyone will follow, complements standard systems development lifecycle methodologies. The project management methodology is typically used in conjunction with a systems development lifecycle. The particular systems development lifecycle used depends upon agency standards and often the type of project undertaken. SDLC methodologies being used in the Commonwealth include rough, agile, iterative, and waterfall. Each has specific strengths and weaknesses and is applied depending on the requirements/deliverables of a project. A project management methodology and systems development lifecycle are used by the project manager to deliver the project. Project success statistics. Let's examine data on overall project success rates. According to a 2009 study by the Standish Group, there have been a significant decrease in project successes and a significant increase in project failures. They studied 400 organizations during the previous 2 years and found some alarming and costly statistics. This is what they found. Only 32% were complete on time and within budget with the required features and functions. 44% were late, over budget, and or delivered with less functionality than planned. 24%, or nearly 1 in 4 projects, were canceled or delivered but never used. Careful analysis and planning up front can result in cost savings by never actually starting an undefined or unnecessary project. Another study estimates that in the United States, we waste about $140 billion on canceled and over-budget projects annually. Furthermore, the dismal rates of failure, waste, and rework extends to every industry, not just software. There is strong data indicating that project management processes, when implemented properly, can increase project success rates. It is estimated that even a modest 2% increase in project performance can result in a savings of approximately $2.8 billion annually in this country. Why projects fail. Let's take a look at the primary reasons projects fail. Although highlighted separately, the reasons are very much interdependent. Inexperienced or inadequately trained project managers significantly impact a project's success because they fail to set and manage expectations, establish and maintain good communication channels, lobby for the right resources, define clear roles and responsibilities, develop a solid plan, apply standard change control to manage scope creep, and or implement risk and issues management processes. Weak requirements, inadequate user involvement, and poor testing processes are tightly coupled. Users know what they want, but they have difficulty conveying their requirements. Without good business analysis to document requirements, the team is destined to fail. If the PM cannot clearly articulate deliverables, it will be impossible to accurately break down the work to create solid estimates, dependencies, and a realistic project plan. This will lead to scope creep and delays. Furthermore, it will be impossible to develop strong testing processes. What is CommonWay? CommonWay is the Commonwealth's project management methodology. It is based upon the Project Management Institute's project management body of knowledge and has been enhanced to incorporate Commonwealth-specific processes. The goal of CommonWay is to institute a scalable framework of industry-standard best practices to support the delivery of projects. Although identified as distinct processes, in practice, processes overlap and interrelate in ways that are difficult to illustrate. All projects are required to follow the CommonWay methodology. CommonWay Stage Review. The CommonWay project management methodology is supported by agency-specific processes. PM standard processes are in blue and agency-specific process in beige. We will walk through the PM stages at a high level. The origination stage is a set of agency-specific processes. The purpose of this stage is to identify Secretariat and agency priorities and align these priorities with the Commonwealth's strategic direction so that resources can be targeted at strategically important initiatives. The specific templates used in this process will vary based upon the agency project prioritization and selection processes. The goal of the initiation stage is to verify project needs and feasibility. The project manager, in conjunction with the sponsor and key stakeholders, specify goals, objectives, and critical success factors. Funding sources are confirmed. Formal approval to proceed with the project, as defined in the charter, is secured. Additional, start the project tracking tool. This includes action items, issues, risks, dependencies, and key decisions. The planning stage establishes the framework for the project so the work can begin. Information is assembled from numerous sources, each with varying degrees of confidence, into the scope statement and plans. Activities and resources are arranged to deliver the product and/or service, and ownership of tasks is assigned and communicated. Planning is highly iterative and involves key team members and stakeholders. Each iteration produces increasingly more precise and reliable project management information. Although the slide depicts a suggested workflow, the project manager will determine the most appropriate sequence of the activities given the nature of the project. Time invested during this stage to develop the structure to organize and manage project activities significantly improves performance during the execution and control stage. The execution and control stage is when tasks that build deliverables are executed and the detailed work gets done. Plans developed during the planning stage are executed. Performance measures are taken to determine whether the project deliverables and objectives are being satisfied. Monitoring and controlling process focus on collecting and disseminating information and measurements on scope, schedule, costs, resources, quality, issues, and risks. The objective of regular monitoring is to make adjustments to corrective variances so that problems can be avoided. If it is not possible to avoid particular problems, corrective measures must be identified and applied quickly to get the project back on track. This stage ends when the product and/or service has been delivered and user acceptance criteria established. Closure is the final stage to the project lifecycle and is triggered when the sponsor accepts the project. The objectives of this stage are to transition the product, services, and deliverables to operations and support, logically complete administrative and logistical closeout activities, and capture performance information that will help improve future projects. Due to the broad range of process activities, closure occurs over a period of time. Acceptances and procurement closeouts occur immediately after the project is delivered, while post-implementation review workshop sessions, surveys, and lesson learned sessions typically occur approximately 4 to 6 weeks after the official implementation/transition of the project. The goal is to allow for sufficient time to lapse so that the full extent of benefits and shortcomings of the project can be identified and discussed. It is essential that these sessions are viewed as informative rather than adversarial. CommonWay Wiki access. CommonWay can be accessed in two ways, either through the Commonwealth Wiki or via the Internet. Option 1. Search for CommonWay Project Management from anywhere in the mass.gov site. Option 2. Alternatively, select the Common Wiki from the ITD portal. Then select Dashboard and CommonWay. Option 3. Search for CommonWay Project Management through any browser. CommonWay Wiki organization. The CommonWay Wiki houses all CommonWay documentation. The information is organized into 5 categories. PM methodology describes each of the CommonWay stages: inputs, workflow, outputs, and templates. Templates and training contains current templates, guidelines, samples, and training. Reference library contains public domain information that may be useful to project managers. The glossary defines key terminology. The final category organizes agency-specific supporting process links, for example, ITT security and transition processes. Tips. To access specific information, click on the link in the table of contents. CommonWay stages descriptions can be accessed by clicking on the stage icon box. Since CommonWay documentation continues to evolve, it is essential that you always download the latest template from the wiki. Wiki functionality offers the ability to add comments, offer suggestions, and monitor others' comments. Export information to print. Select Tools, export to either Word or PDF, and then print. Templates and training. Training and templates are organized by stage. Some training is aligned directly with a template, while other courses are related to a stage. Here are some hints for working with templates and training. Download templates to your desktop by clicking on the template icon. Then specify a name and the location where the template should be saved. Excel-based templates require that you enable macros for certain features to function. Select Yes to enable macros. Some training files must be unzipped. Select Use Evaluation Copy to unzip files. Check desktop software levels for guide and update. Note courses are best when listened to with earphones. This concludes the course.